What is going on, guys? Welcome back to Europa Universalis 4 as Norway, the third country that I'm going to be playing as in this series. We first start off as France, then Sicily, and now Norway. You'll find a link to a screenshot of the full poll results in the description. Thank you so much for all of you who have participated. You'll also, if you check out that, you'll not only find the amount of votes, or rather the percentages of each option, but you'll also see that an overwhelming majority of you has voted to continue, or has voted for the rule of two, I guess you could call it, which means that we're going to play as two rulers per country and not just one as I had initially planned. Just basically because we set that precedent by playing for two rulers in France, then two rulers in Sicily. So that's why I was wondering if we should just kind of continue this. And I think it's cool that we'll do this. It just kind of feels more natural this way. Yeah, anyways, that just as an aside. I'm very pumped to play as Norway, very excited, but all of the nations were great, so I would have had fun anyways. But yeah, without further ado, let's actually get into the game. We've got many things to do, but let's first check out our king, Arvind Helmi-Hitte. Arvind II Helmi-Hitte. Now, I already mentioned in the vote video that the most important thing about this guy is that he's a free thinker. He's unbound by strict doctrines, and therefore, the first thing that we'll do right here is convert to Protestantism. In fact, that is actually not the very first thing we'll do, because it means we'll lose 100 prestige, and I kind of want to use our prestige for some other things, because I do want to, you know, spend it on the clergy here a little bit. Well, on our estates anyways, just to gain a little bit of influence and loyalty from them. So let's check out our estates first. Yeah, grant them monopoly charters for the burghers, so they're a little bit happier. Then we'll also seek support of the clergy, which we need if we want to convert away from Catholicism. We need the clergy to do this with us. Working against them, we will do it anyways, but will be just more difficult. So if we have them as loyal supporters, that would be good. So let's do that as well. We gain papal influence, but I think that will change once we convert away. That will give us different bonuses. And then we can, yeah, basically not call it diet, because that, actually we can do that in September. Alright, so I'll probably forget, but I'll try to remember. So that's what we've done for now. Spent a little bit of prestige there, and I think now it's basically safe to actually do that. So a center of reformation could appear in a European parlance. Why does it say could? Why does it say could? I'm pretty certain it should, because there's only two. That's weird. It's not guaranteed. That would suck. I definitely want that to happen, but whatever. We're going to do it anyways. We're going to lose a prestige. We'll remove one of our acts. Can we quickly check that out? That is... Oh, tax and missionary strength will go away. Okay, that's fine. We'll be able to deal with it, I think. And then we will get a bunch of money for it, and religious zeal, making our conversions a little bit more powerful in the next 10 years. Yeah, okay, overall, obviously, we get these bonuses, and we'll just go for it there. Very nice. Okay, so we now have church power, which I believe grows because the clergy is happy. Very good. So, good to have the clergy on our side. Our prestige has obviously been problematic now, but there's a few acts we can pass. First, there's the Act of Uniformity. Take further steps towards a unified church by enforcing church attendance and set the order of services and prayers to be used in the Book of Common Prayer. I think that's something we should do. This will increase our institution embracement cost, but the missionary strength is important. So let's do that immediately. And then, dissolution of the monasteries. Increase the monarch's control and power by authorizing any ecclesiastical property with an annual income below a certain value to be confiscated. So, okay, that increases stability costs, but tax will be increased by 6%. I think that's something we'll definitely go for. What's our current tax? 12.4. That hasn't been updated yet, but that should increase significantly next month. Okay, so we have a little bit of church... No, we don't have any church power yet, but we can then pick a few aspects here, which we will do. Idea cost reduction could be nice. Global settler increase, since we do want to colonize. So there's a lot of good stuff here that we can really benefit from. But first, we got to check out if there's a center of reformation. There is. Akershus is our... I probably said that wrong, but this province is a center of information, so that's really good. That will help us convert. Let's start with... I guess we'll start with converting just any province. Does it matter which one we start with? I don't think. Although I probably want Dalaskogan to be one of the first, because they actually give us a lot of money. So let's actually go through a few other things before we start converting here. So we can check out our court. We currently have a Norwegian advisor, a quartermaster, giving us more reinforcement speed. Not really the most useful. I would rather have something else. Let me see if the nobility gives us something. And it's a diplomat. National unrest, missionary strength. Missionary strength would be really good. An inquisitor. That would be really good. He would be Protestant. I think we're going to go with an inquisitor here. Very expensive, but I think we can afford it. And then we can ask for diplomatic support or a contribution from the burghers. Alright, well, let's check out this inquisitor first. I believe he's administrative guy. Is that him? That must be him. Yeah. So there's actually a lot of good things we need. The prestige would be really useful. I think missionary strength is more important. There's so many good things. But he's very cheap. So let's go with Knut Kare. There you go. He's Catholic. Interestingly. Shouldn't he be... It said he would be Protestant, but whatever. And then you even have Orthodox advisors. I think we're going to go with the spy network construction here. That's fine. Okay, spend a little money on our cabinet. And I guess we'll leave this guy for now, but I might have to kick him out later. Okay. We are a kingdom, feudal monarchy. That is fine. We are currently not accepting Swedish. That's a problem, I think. We should. So that's going to cost 100 Diplo points. But I think that will help us a lot. Where is... our culture accepted? So yeah, Swedish is actually a huge portion. I think that should be accepted. And we are kind of a free thinker. I think this is very much within within reason, I guess. Okay, so that will help our economy. Then the diplomatic situation, I already mentioned that we are actually very well in a very well positioned, I guess, in a very good position. But we will go to war with Greater Poland in this episode. I'm definitely going to declare the war very soon, because now that we have, you know, done this big step, this big change in religion, we kind of need to unify our country. And the easiest way to do this is by finding a common enemy. And in this case, that will be Greater Poland. So we'll declare war, but we'll wait first. I think we're going to use a little bit of our points to reduce inflation, just to help our economy even more. There you go. And yeah, there's a few loans we can repay. Don't really want that. We have a huge fort maintenance that we need to pay. And I've already had a quick look. There's plenty of fortresses that we can get rid of. For example, on this island, we don't need a fortress. And neither do we need a fortress on this island. Even if we go to war with Scotland at some point, it's just not really useful, so let's get rid of it. We also don't need two fortresses here, so I'll get rid of this one, and then we'll get rid of this fortress as well. It's just kind of pointless, and that should help us. So we have our capital here, Trøndelag. I would have loved the capital to be somewhere else, but I don't think I'm going to bother with it right now. We have a fortress here, which I think is fine, and Dalaskogan is good as well. Now, Dalaskogan actually gives us tons of money. If we have a look at our production value, Dalaskogan is just half. It's half of that. Just half of our money, 3 gold from one province. And the production isn't really high. We could actually increase that, and I definitely want to. It's just that at the moment, well, we don't have the military diplomatic points. We need that for other stuff. Now, trade, I think I'm just going to leave the way it is. We have an embargo on Scotland. I guess we can start embargoing Greater Poland. But actually, we do currently have a spy network here. So let's get a little bit of a claim first. Now we have claimed all we want from them. These 3 provinces. I mean, we could go for Danzig too. I mean, why not? We might as well. Might as well go for it. Yep. And we also have spy network in Scotland, but I don't think we can claim any more things. Yeah, we can't. We could threaten war, but they would say no. Okay, so that's not really that's not... Yeah, that doesn't really have a point there. It's pointless. Damn, I'm on point today with my commentary. Holy shit. But there's so many things going through my mind, so I hope you can deal with it. As for technologies, we are behind in diplomatic. We're actually behind in all technologies, but not far. I mean, if we look at... Oh, well, Great Poland actually does have level 9 in military tech. That could be a little bit troublesome, but I think we can still win. We have a pretty large army of 28k, so I'm not too concerned. As for ideas, we've got our Norwegian ideas, and one thing that we definitely need to do immediately is set out, well, with you. And I'm thinking about splitting you in half. Actually, I'm thinking about sending you here, where we're currently building another bark that has already been started. So I'll just let it finish. And we'll send 3 of our ships to explore immediately, because we do have an explorer available. We're just not really using it for some reason. Okay, so that's good. I don't know if we want to... Do we want to spend points on this? Fort maintenance and fort defense. I mean, I just got rid of a lot of fortresses, but... Well, you know what? No, I think I kind of want this technology. We're pretty close to it, so let's actually get that one first. Missions, there's nothing we can do right now. Decisions, we already checked out. Stability is fine. Religion. Right, so we gotta check out what we do. I think we'll just start with... Let's actually do this one. Let's do Dallas Kogan. Sure. And then military is fine. Don't automatically raise stuff. We've got 6... No, we only have 2 fortresses. That just needs to be updated. And we do have 1 leader too many. But since I'm going to declare war very soon, I think that's fine. After the war, we might delete one. Either the Conquistador or this regular general that has a trait. This general is a hardy warrior. Land attrition is reduced. But this guy is technically better. Has 2 fire, 1 shock. You've got 2 shock. Okay. Well, whatever. Our transports, I'm going to send down here as well. And we're not paying... Wait, are we not paying ship upkeep? Yeah, let's pay fleet maintenance, please. And there's also a few loans we could repay. We've got 4 loans. Let's maybe repay the most expensive one. And we'll keep the rest for now, because we do need money for our war effort. And we need to start paying for our troops as well. Oh, that's actually going to make us negative... Well, that's fine. Let's get here. Let's get you, both of you together. We'll activate this fortress. And since there's Danish separatists, we might want to activate this fortress too. And... yeah. There's still the fort maintenance in here that is shown. Alright, and I think it's just time to declare the war on Greater Poland. We've got all kinds of claims. I think we want this one. But we do want to wait. We're not going to declare the war immediately. Let's wait for our ships to arrive. I think we have that time, at least. We're at 4 out of 5 relations. And there will be blood. Andalusia is preparing to attack Fez. Good for them. Okay, we're actually losing money. Let's see how that changes next month. Protestantism is entrenched. Okay, this province is being converted by a center of reformation. Good. So this should go quick. The conversion should be fast, I hope. Okay, anything else? We have May, and we're still losing money. Advisors are very expensive. Fort, fleet. That's just the way it is. Anyways, let's go ahead and declare the war. Oh, you've got Tuscany as ally now. Holy shit. Shit, that's bad. But we do have Obertrithia that would join us. So, I think that's good. They actually currently don't have an heir. This is something I noticed. If they die now, if Duke Vaclav, who's 57, dies now, Obertrithia gets immediately inherited by France, which would be terrible. We do have a royal marriage there, but apparently our prestige sucks. So, we don't have a shot. Anyway, Tuscany, I'm not really too worried about. So, I think we're safe to declare the war. You have military tech 9. I think it's just fine. Let's declare this. Let's call in our friends. They also have Minsk. But I'm not too worried about this. Yeah. We will have the war goal on our side. You besiege it. And we'll let the rest of our troops arrive. Now, for these ships, I would like these 3 to explore with Rolf. And let me see what we can do. Select the mission. Explore the North Atlantic coast. Yes, please. Actually, the Caribbean was with a possibility as well. But I'm not going to go for that immediately. So, Finland, we have improved relations. Seems we have improved relations with a lot of people. York. Oh, she's 16, and there would be a succession war between Norway and Wales if she was to die now, but that seems very unlikely. So, yeah, whatever. We're currently building spy networks still. Anything we can use our diplomats for? Yeah, well, maybe on Denmark. We can get a claim on their capital here. Build a spy network here. And then we'll just have one diplomat around for whatever purpose. I hope we're going to win a few wars, because, or a few battles rather, because that will give us some much needed prestige. Okay, so this army I'm probably going to send through immediately. But let's have you go here first. That's fine. Okay, so you're being blockaded. We've got 8 heavy ships and obviously tons of ships from our ally. So that's pretty good. Greater Poland accepted a retinue. Or a connoisseur, rather. That's all nice. As soon as we converted all of our country or all of our provinces, we will be, well, in a much better position, economy-wise. So this is just to distract our population right now. This war is just as a distraction and to grow our power. Okay, there's one loan we could repay. Well, I'm gonna extend this loan right now because we will have to take another one probably anyways. And Danish separatists have crossed into our borders. I hope they will not stay here. Okay, good. It's our ally they are harassing. They're currently fighting the Mongols, but I don't really want to deal with their rebels for them. I've got other things to do. So, we can move here. No, we can't. Well, let's wait for Gotland to fall. There's the Age of Reformation. Okay. So, we've got new age objectives. Join the Reformation. Change religion. Well, we've already done that, so that's cool. Mughals. The Polish crown could get some extra stuff. Persian reinforcements. Alright. We don't have any special things going on for us, but we could be either humanist or religious. Convert provinces, that's something we'll definitely do. 10 provinces, yeah, we'll get that. Unify all provinces in our culture. Asian trade, don't think that's going to happen. Convert another nation, maybe. And then create a colonial empire. So a lot of these things we want to do. I guess the Age of Reformation could be great for Norway. We have the Blasphemy Act. Declare blasphemy a common law and thereby make it a legal offense to show contempt for or ridicule God, Jesus, or the Holy Scriptures in any formal way. I don't think that's fitting to our free thinker. I don't think we'll do that necessarily, even though it would help us. There's also religious turmoil. If we have a religious unity of 75, that kind of depends on how quickly we are able to convert. But this seems to be relatively fast, so I'm not too worried. Okay, so let's wait for our troops to land in Gotland. which actually does take quite a long time. Peasants are rising up in Scarborough. Okay. Bratsburg has converted to Protestantism, and we finished our exploration. Now, wait. Why? Okay, those are other trade ships. You can protect trade in the North Sea, which seems like we're always going to lose money. That's so weird. What are we doing? We are collecting... Oh, we're collecting in the Baltic and Lübeck. That's not nice, because the North Sea is actually our main center. Maybe I should change that. Let's just... Okay, let's do the following. Let's check out trade. Transfer trade power here. And then here we could technically... Can I make this my main trade city? We can't do that while at war. Oh, okay, that's sad. Then I still believe we'll transfer trade power here too. And that should help. Hostile trading. That will probably increase our trade income. And then our explorer can do some other things. Let's send you on another mission. This time, North Atlantic Sea. Have we actually discovered anything new? I don't think so. That mission was very, very short. Alright. Well, then that will be it for this first episode, guys. I hope you have enjoyed. And, yeah, I hope you're glad with Norway. I'm certainly very excited. And I can't wait to continue. But we'll have to wait for next time. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you then.